Yo, what's up everybody? I'm here with my friend
Julia. Hi everyone. I'm 18 years old. I live in Lviv, but I study in Krakow. I am also an owner of an English school. Do you remember how we actually met? Yeah.
Yeah, so I was looking for sugar babies on this website and she was the first one that popped up and I'm like, I don't know about that. So we live together in Poland. That's why I love the building so much. There's so many people internationally there. Now, she's not my sugar baby.
I have a boyfriend.
Yeah. That's what they all say. So what's the average salary here in Ukraine?
Around 23, maybe something like this.
Do you feel like Ukraine is a poor country?
No, not really.
But
Can you feel that it's poor?
It reminds me a lot of Colombia. It's like you think it's poor, you come, but then people are shopping, people are out, people are eating good food. It feels like it's very rich in culture. The problem that I have with the US is that we're very rich materially, but then culture-wise and socially, we're very poor. Ukraine, surprisingly, has been a very nice mix of everything.
A lot of people don't like travel here abroad, but like they live nice here. They have enough of everything.
Yeah, that's true.
So. Також нагадаю, що в мене є школа англійської, тому якщо ви хочете записатися на уроки, то завжди буду рада вас бачити. Okay, so one interesting fact about Lviv. When a guy wants to ask a girl on a date, so you want to go for coffee, so that means like a date. So Lviv is famous for its chocolate and coffee. This is Lviv's famous chocolate factory.
Oh, very cool. Oh my god, it has 6 floors?
You can see how they manufacture it here.
Oh, very cool.
Yeah. Yeah, as you can see, they do it right.
Wow. Ooh. I understand why you love chocolate so much.
Yep.
Yeah. It's how do you win over a Ukrainian girl's heart?
Okay, that's an interesting question. Just be kind. Show your love on actions. Don't be that material.
Maybe that's just for certain girls, because I do think there are some girls that really pay attention to that, right? Like
No, I would go for the attention more. I don't like when boy tries like to, let's say, I don't know, like to buy my attention was the things, or how should I say it? Yeah, I would like to get more attention from a man.
A lot of Ukrainians have fame for being gold diggers. That seems to be the very common thing that I hear every time I tell people about Ukrainians, but it's not true.
That is not true. That is not true, and I'm gonna break the stereotype.
Why do you think you guys have that stereotype?
I don't know. You know, the first time you told me, I was like, what? The gold diggers are everywhere. You cannot just like put this label on, I don't know, for example, every Ukrainian. In the US, there are gold diggers.
Of course, yes.
Yeah,
yes, yes.
so the same in Ukraine. I guess they're everywhere.
A lot of people said that Colombians are all gold diggers. I've never had an experience with a gold digger. A lot of guys go for girls way out of their league who only want them for their money. That's why they think that all these girls are gold diggers.
Yes.
But this is proof that they can be pretty and not gold digging. High five.
Thank you.
Why do Ukrainian girls care so much about their appearance?
With your clothes and like how you look like, you show people how to perceive you.
So something I noticed about Ukrainian women, they are very proud of their sexuality, but not in like a revealing way. It's more of like they know they're beautiful and they own it. That's something that I noticed that's different from you guys versus like the Polish girls. Polish girls are a little more shy and reserved. I really admire that the Ukrainian girls take care of themselves. It's a part of the culture, right? Like if you're a girl, you always take care of yourself.
Yeah, but I would say like Polish are also the same. Depends on the person you are. I would say that I do it for myself because I like the way I feel when I'm putting on some makeup and I'm wearing nice clothes. I feel like I'm more confident.
It's like a juice, let's say, but it's not that sweet.
It might be a little bit bitter than
I think it is prune juice. So at first I didn't like it, but then after you drink it more, it tastes like
yeah,
really,
the aftertaste is
yes,
better.
because it tastes like medicine, like Chinese medicine. But you guys like it a lot.
Not really. I don't like it.
So why did we get 3?
This soup here, it's called borscht. It's made out of beetroot.
Okay.
Then this thing here, it's called sour. It's made out of pork.
Cool.
So you borscht with sour cream.
You like it with sour cream?
Yeah.
Yes?
Yeah. I usually add.
Yes, really? I thought it would be like a more intense flavor, but it's really light. And the beets are super, super nice. The bread has this chimichurri on top of it that's really good too. So these are sweet dumplings. They have cherry inside and you eat them with sour cream. It's very unusual, but it's good. And with the sour cream, it's really nice. How do you feel like your life has changed since the war started?
I cannot really feel the real war in this part of the country because we don't have it as the East has it. But still, we got the rockets. It's super scary. Also, a lot of my relatives, they participate in war. They're the soldiers. Felt really guilty when I came to Krakow because like, what am I doing here? Why am I like not in Ukraine? I should be there. And a lot of people actually, even a lot of Ukrainians, they have this certain opinion about men that live abroad.
That they're not real men? Or...
Yeah, something like this.
Ooh,
Yeah, so even the
interesting.
foreigners say it. Yeah, that's an interesting topic also.
The rules are crazy because I'm going to Kiev next. One of my friends from Poland, who Ukrainian, is from there, but he couldn't come back with me because if he comes back to Ukraine, he won't be able to go back to Poland.
So before you're 18, you can actually cross the borders to other countries, but like after you turn 18, you obviously can't.
I was telling her.
Should we
You trying to risk it? You trying? Nah, let's go. Let's go.
risk it first?
You're going to jail. I got that on film. I heard from an unidentified source that there's a lot of people around the city that are taking like the pictures. They have a camera and then they'll print it out, they'll give it to you and they'll ask you how much would you charge for it. But I hear on the street that it is possible that it could be a scam. So definitely watch out for that. So something interesting that we've talked about is the difference between people in West Ukraine versus East Ukraine.
From the west part of Ukraine, I feel like they're more reserved. Yeah, and they're more like religious, let's name it so, compared to the east part of Ukraine.
How important is the family's opinion when it comes to like marriage or picking your partner?
I wouldn't say it's that important, even in terms of religion, because we don't have it like that much strict that they have it like in other countries.
Would they prefer that you stay with a Ukrainian?
I wouldn't say so.
No.
It's important for them, so I would be happy. Yeah, so
okay.
they just like, you should be happy, like it's your choice.
So let's say like you dating someone but they don't like them. They won't say anything or they'll still tell you?
They would imply, but they wouldn't say like, no, you can't date
Yes.
him or something like this.
Would you break up with the guy if they didn't like the guy?
No, I wouldn't.
No?
I wouldn't for sure, yeah.
Interesting. Something I noticed from this part of the world, Poland and Ukraine and like Arab nations as well, you guys have a nice healthy appreciation for men. Growing up in the US, we're always told that men are useless, toxic masculinity, all that stuff. But every time I talk to you or some of the other girls are always like, oh no, men are very important. We appreciate what men do, right?
Yeah, of
and you
course.
feel that too, right?
Yeah.
Where are we going now?
Now we're going to the coffee factory. Coffee made.
Wow.
Like buying coffee or make some beer.
This is a cool vibe. Wow.
Yeah. And can you smell the
Yes.
secret ambience?
Ooh. I was saying that this place reminds me of Manizales and Armenia in Colombia. It's because it's a coffee city. That's why the vibes were the same. I was trying to put my finger on it. So the outside of Lviv, is there like nice mountains and stuff like that?
Yeah.
That's awesome. When do you think the war's gonna end?
I can't even say when it's gonna end. At first, I thought maybe just a couple of months in, and then it'll end. Maybe just 2 or 3 years, but it's not.
Yeah, it's been almost
like.
2 years already.
I feel like people they have adjusted to living in such circumstances. Yeah, and even here, a lot of people are you can hear like when the air alarm goes off.
Yes.
People even don't like go to the shelters or something like this because they're so used to it. It's just because it is the west part of Ukraine. As I said before, it's way safer than the center of Ukraine or the east part of Ukraine.
It's crazy because we had such a nice day today. I almost forgot that you guys are at war.
Some of you might think that war is not happening on the west part of Ukraine because a lot of foreigners think so, but that is not true. War is still here, and as I told you before, we still get the rockets. They hit like just the civil buildings as well. So
I was even talking to your parents and they were saying that they even hear the missiles.
Yeah.
That must be so scary.
yeah, this
right?
whistle, it goes over your head. You can hit not head, okay, it's like just like the building.
Totally.
Yeah.
After spending the day in Lviv, it very much exceeded my expectations. Lviv is a very culturally rich city. I just want to give a huge shout out to my friend Julia for showing me around.
Дякую за перегляд і побачимось наступного разу.